Brahma Vidya Peetham International is recognizing World Mental Health Day, which is being recognized internationally on 10th October 2020. With the pioneering vision of our founder, Swami Brahma Swarupananda Ji, we have seen it fit to recognize World Mental Health Day, especially in this time of the COVID-19 pandemic, when more so than ever before, we need strong mental health. To build our immunity, we not only need physical or spiritual health, but mental health is very necessary, especially in these challenging times that we are faced with globally. In this program, we will be joined by Swami Brahma Swarupananda Ji, the founder of Brahma Vidya Peetham International, who will be speaking extensively on the topic of mental health. We will also be joined by Javier Ortiz Cabrejos, the president of the Maharishi Institute of Science and Technology of Peru. He will be sharing some practical tips for better mental health, especially in these times of COVID-19.
Hari Om, Hari Om. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Sri Guruvi Namah. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Sri Guruvi Namah. My dear brother and sister, all of you, we are discussing about the one very current topic of the United Nations, that is a International Day of Mental Health. Whole world now worried how this human mind will be healthy, how everybody will keep a pure mind, clear mind. So on this subject, our all holy books, Veda, Ramayana, Gita and Bhagavatam, they explained, they have given many science and technology, what is a mind, how to keep pure mind, how concentrate mind. So many things they have given. Today we are discussing in the modern age the one branch of science developed, that is a branch of mind psychology. Through the psychology, they did hard work, researches, invention, discovery. They found what is a mind, how many quality in the mind, this mind how make the character, how this character make a big personality, a big persons. So they explain in detail. Then day by day, this psychology, who was the Freud was the father of this modern psychology, and this psychology developed, and then psychoanalysis, psychotherapy, psychomedicotherapy, many branches has come before about the mind, about the quality of mind. That psychology was parapsychology, which is beyond the mind, above the mind. How many qualities mind has? We have the 10 sense organ, some quality we have that is beyond the sense organs. We can't capture, we can't absorb the quality of mind through the sense organ. That is a parapsychology. All these branches of the science, they are explaining what is a mind. If mind is not good, not pure, not clear, always confusion, and has the many negative of the depression, tension. So people will be not happy and not healthy. So in the Ramayana, this time I want to present Ramayana. Tulsidas wrote in beginning कि बंदम गुरु पद पदुम परागा सुरचि सुबास सरसय अनुरागा. After that, jana mana manju, mana mane mind, jana mana manju madhura malaharani किए तिलक गुण गण बस करनी. जन मन मंजू, जन माने all man, persons, all peoples, man, mind, their mind, mukur mal harani, many mal, many impurity, many negativity is present in the mind. Jana mana manju mukula malaharani. Harini meant to remove. How the impurity of the mind will remove? That is first question, first chapter in Guru Gita of Ramayana. Tulsidas is plain. Jana mana manju mukula malaharani. How many mal? Many type of mal. Anger, krodh, काम, sensuality, ego, ahankar, jealousy, irsya. And so this type of the I am a big, I am a great, I have more knowledge, other is inferior, I am superior. All these quality of the mind make the dirty mind. How to make pure? How make the pure? All this quality, kam, krodha, lobha, moha, irsya, dvesa, grina, all this impurity, then they are basic instinct of the human being. They are in our genes. How to purify? As a crude oil coming from the ground in Trinidad and Tobago, and you are putting in the refinery system. After purification, crude oil become gas and petrol. You are using either auto and car, then using same way. All this mal, all this impurity is present in the inside. Purify the two process, education and initiation. Education is school, initiation near the lower lotus feet of the great guru, great teacher, and learn there how purify your mind and heart and brain. So this system, he told, Dalana sohatam so suprakasu bade bhagaur avajija. When good luck and good fortune, then mind become pure. Without the good fortune, you can't get a opportunity, not get a good man, no good holy company who can purify your mind. Good luck, then you have all this process to purify the mind. So my dear brother and sister, this mind, Dr. Freud and many other scholars came, they did hard work, but main work he did a great man, that is Patanjali ji. Patanjali, he wrote one book, Yoga Darshan. He gave a complete how many disquality, how many shortcoming in the mind. He told avidya, asmita, ragadves, abhinives. They are the impurity of mind. Avidya, ignorance. Asmita, I am, ego, avidya, asmita, rag, attachment. You are attached, you have attachment to somebody. So due to this, your mind will be not pure. And this, you have jealousy. And you have jealousy. Due to the jealousy, you can't recognize this man how good quality has. And Abhinivesh, fear. Always in fear. Fear also make a dirty mind. That is a Patanjali yoga philosophy. He told. So beginning he told, yoga chitta vritti nirodha. Chitta vritti, modification of mind, attitude of the mind, aptitude of the mind, all this mind, how to purify. He told, that is my yoga philosophy. Even our yoga philosophy, other chapter is a meditation. Meditation and medication. Meditation and medication, the root of this word is the same meaning. Meditation is a medication, and medication is a meditation. Through the meditation you can keep a pure mind, healthy mind. Do meditation. Many technique of meditation, and choose Mahatma Buddha meditation is separate, and Sanatan Dharma meditation is separate, and many yogi he did many experiments separate, and then Devraha Baba he did put the meditation, now the present, and pranayam. Through the pranayam, control your mind, the mind running with the breath, how this breath purify. So if will be anger, and then breath will be faster, and mind will be in anger. You will be love, and then mind will be slow run. Mind and breath correlated. If you want to pure mind, then learn the process of breath and pranayam. And so then, my dear brother and sister, and you always you do the pranayam this, and sit with holy man, read holy books, and Gita 4th chapter he given process how the pure mind will come into you. So follow that, read that, and discuss with some great teacher, and I'm sure we'll have the mental healthy mind, and whole world will be happy. All the problem of the whole world is a unhealthy mind. My dear brother and sister, now in this period one, in 1930 year, Rabindranath Tagore and great scientist Albert Einstein meet to each other. They are discussing, long discussion, big subject. They told how this mind will be healthy. They are discussing. Einstein explained, infrastructure of society will be helpful to make healthy mind. A Nobel laureate of India, Rabindranath Tagore, he told, no, not only infrastructure, but intrastructure also, inner structure also should be better. The infrastructure and intrastructures both will be helpful to make a healthy mind. Rabindranath, again they are discussing further. They told science is helpful and spirituality also helpful. Einstein told, yes, very good, but not separately, jointly. Synthesis of science and spirituality is necessary to make a healthy mind. So he used the one word, spiritual science and scientific spirituality they will be helpful to make a good mind. Good mind. In Greece history, in the Greece history, very nice. One is the man is a Jorba, very energetic. He has a big, most energy, strength to do anything, to do anything. But his inside, he is weak. So at last, many philosophers of the Greece and India they decided great ideal of man, great ideal of the mental health, who will be? They use the one word, Jorva, the Buddha. Inside should be enlightened like Buddha. Outside should be energetic as Jorba, Jorba of the Greece. This both qualities are necessary. Good physical health, good mental health, then mind will be happy. Mind will be happy. So meaning to enjoy life, external pleasure, dance, music, but and power, but internal bliss also going like Buddha, love and compassion for everybody, then mind will be happy. If this ideal, as a Krishna, Lord Krishna, outside a warrior, inside a quality of the love and compassion, Lord Ram, inside this. So, my dear brother and sister, keep a good body, a good mind, then make a good, better society. Be a good health by health and mind, and make the better society. Then world will be happy and heaven will come on this earth. That is my desire on this International Day of the Mental Health.
Om Shanti, World Mental Health Day. In 1992, the World Federation of Mental Health realized that people are facing many mental health problems. And so, as a concern to create an awareness amongst people, they marked 10th October as Mental Health Day, so that people are able to handle themselves during most adverse times that they are going through in their lives. Especially this year, 2020, when we see the COVID-19 pandemic around the world, and due to the lockdowns that are declared in many countries, people have lost their jobs. Many people are going through grave financial crisis. Many people have lost their near and dear ones. And due to all this, there was so much of frustration created in their lives that made them end up their relationships also. And during such times when they feel as if they are completely alone in the world, this causes depression, anxiety, a lot of stress, a lot of fluctuations mentally and emotionally, that sometimes they lose their inner equilibrium and they feel as if they've lost that inner balance. Many people are committing suicides worldwide because of this. So how can we help them? So that they feel as if they are not left alone, but they can handle their lives in a more beautiful way. For that, it is necessary to understand our inner potential, our inner capacity. We need to tap that power from within, bring that in our practical lives, and make life again roll on. So just as a person, in order to have his physical fitness, physical health, it is necessary for him to nourish himself physically. He needs to have good nourishment, proper nutritious food, good rest, and regular exercises. Then only he can have his physical immunity, which will protect him from all external viruses that may affect him. So these three things are required in life. Similarly, for mental health, these three things are required in life. We also need to regularly nourish our minds with beautiful spiritual thoughts so that we can empower ourselves from within. So the good nutritious food for the mind is spiritual thoughts. Together with that, we also need regular exercises for the mind. And regular exercises for the mind is positive thinking exercises. Yes, it is not an overnight process that from today, if we think we want to do some positive thinking, so immediately we can start positive thinking. No. We need to consciously nourish our minds first with spiritual thoughts, and those spiritual thoughts will help us do positive thinking naturally. So instead of generating negative thoughts and ruining our lives, we need to consciously divert our thoughts in a positive direction. The more we think positive, it is then said, as you think, so you become, or you are what you think. And good rest. Just as a person physically needs 6 to 8 hours of rest, similarly, we need to relax the mind also in a beautiful way. And how can we do that? Meditation is the need of the hour. Meditation, this word comes from a Latin word, medere, which means to heal thyself from within. And we can only heal ourselves when we are able to relax the mind consciously. So when we have these three things for the mind, good spiritual thoughts as good nourishment, positive thinking exercises, and consciously relaxing the mind, then gradually we empower ourselves at the spiritual level. And that is when we are able to balance our inner equilibrium between all the various aspects, whether it is mental, emotional, physical, or spiritual. And with this balanced inner self, we are able to handle ourselves in difficult times, in adverse times, and that is how gradually we feel as if we are empowered and we can become example for others also. So on this day, we from the Brahma Kumaris and especially from Mount Abu, from our all senior brothers and sisters who are constantly sending their blessings to all of you so that may you empower yourself spiritually and become strong from within in difficult times so that you are able to handle yourself and do not feel as if you are left alone in the world. We are all together with you. The world is like a family, and we, your brothers and sisters, who are at a soul level, spiritually connected with one another, we bring our good wishes and blessings from Mount Abu for all of you. So may you lead a very healthy life, that is, not just physically healthy, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually healthy life, with all the good wishes and blessings from Mount Abu to everyone. Thank you. Om Shanti.
Hello, everybody. My name is Javier Ortiz Cabrejos. I am the president of Maharishi Institute of Science and Technology in Peru. We are happy to be together with you to share some tips for mental health. We know that with this pandemic situation, and the studies are showing that more than 75% of the people in the world are feeling some kind of mental instability, some kind of illness in his mental health. So it's very important to try to keep this inner balance. And for that, we are going to share with you some tips, some things that we can do in our body and in our breath. The first thing we will share with you is some exercises derived by the Hatha Yoga asanas. And we will start with very easy exercises to release stress in all this part of the neck and the upper part of the body that we are overstressed because we are all the day working with the computer. So our hands are like this, the pressure is in this part, our head looking at the mobile phone is producing overwork in this part. So the first exercise we will call the yes exercise, and it's very simple. We just go with our head completely below, completely low, exhaling. When we finish exhaling, we go up, inhaling. We can have our eyes closed. The duration of the movement is the duration of all the inhalation. Then we exhale, and the movement lasts for all the exhalation. So the breathing is deep, not very slow, not very fast, but allow us to have a movement that is relaxing. Inhaling when we go up, exhaling when we go down. Now we will do a second exercise that will help us in this area also. And it's the exercise that we call the no exercise. And we do like this, usually when we say no, but now is a bigger no. We exhale when we go towards right. We inhale when we go towards left. And the movement is not so slow, not so fast, and last for the whole breathing. For the whole exhalation when we go right, the whole inhalation when we go left. So in each case, the exercise of yes or no, we do this exercise for 5 to 10 times. Now we will do the next exercise, that is circles with the head. Very easy. Circles with the head. We inhale when we go up, we exhale when we go down. When we finish 5 to 10 times, now we do in the opposite direction. We inhale when we go up, we exhale when we go down. We just move our head, not move the whole body. Now we will do a fourth exercise in this part. So we use our hands, our fingers, we put here, our arms are in a line, and we make circles. Our breath is slow, steady, deep. And then we change. We do the opposite side. We do this as the other exercise 5 to 10 times in each side. Now we rest our hands. Now we will start to do a very easy and very profound and deep effect breathing exercise that was developed by Dr. Tony Naller, President of Maharishi universities in the world. For this, we use our right hand, we put on our belly, and our right hand on the chest, on the heart area. We close our eyes and we inhale by the nose. When we inhale, we feel that our stomach is pulling out, and it's perfect because our diaphragm is moving and is pressing the stomach down. When we inhale, our hand and our stomach are going inside. We exhale with our open mouth, like blowing outside. We make a little sound. So we inhale by the nose. We exhale with the mouth. We inhale with the nose. We exhale with the mouth. Please, your arms, your back, all your body is relaxed, no tension. Continue doing and put your attention in your right hand, your hand that is moving. With the inhalation, moving towards outside, with the exhalation, moving inside. We put our attention in the right hand that is moving for 5 to 8 breaths. And now, after that, we put our attention in our left hand, the hand that is in our heart. And we feel that that hand is not moving, it's immovable, it's steady, it's quiet, it's silent. We put our attention in our right hand for 5, 8 breaths. And now we put our attention in both hands simultaneously, feeling the coexistence of dynamism in the right hand and silence in the left hand, the coexistence of totality. represented in the dynamism moving in the left, in the right hand, and the quietness not moving in the left hand. After 5-10 breaths, we release our hands and we put our attention in our inner silence that we have got during these exercises. Maybe our mind is almost without thoughts, and if any thought comes, we just leave them. We just put our attention in our inner calmness, in our inner silence, in our inner fullness, in our inner totality. Now we do a deep breath. We exhale slowly. We move our fingers. We start to open our eyes very slowly, going with this deep feeling of calmness and peace, opening our activities towards the world. So I hope that you have enjoyed these exercises. Please practice 2, 3, 4 times a day. Anytime you feel some kind of stress or pressure, or every 2 hours. If you are working 8 hours in the front of the computer, please do every 2-3 hours, and that will help us to prevent any future imbalance. Namaste. Jai Gurudev.
Shri Guru Charana Saroj Raja Nijam Mana Mukura Sudhar Barno Raghubara Bimalya Jasho Jodayak Falachar Buddha Hina Tanu Janike Sumiro Pavana Kumar Bala Buddhi Vidya Dehu Mohi Harahu Kalesha Vikar. Kleshas. Klesha means suffering, sadness, darkness, depression. In the Sri Hanuman Chalisa, we are praying to Bhagwan Sri Hanuman to bless us, to protect us from all the kleshas, the sufferings. O Hanumanji, please give us bal, strength, buddhi, the intellectual power, vidya, knowledge or wisdom. And what would we like from you, O Lord? Remove our kleshas, our sufferings. What are the reasons for these sufferings that we face in our lives? In the Patanjali Yoga Sutra, we have mention of 4 things that cause depression, that disturb our mental health. And they are, the first one, dukh. Dukh means suffering. Not just suffering, but painful suffering at the physical, the emotional, and the mental level. This type of suffering can drive us into despair. Suffering is an excellent trick of our mind. The mind plays an excellent trick on us, and very few of us can overcome the moment of suffering. As a matter of fact, when we become so dejected and so full of despair, at that moment, many of us may enter into a nervous breakdown. It is said that a nervous breakdown is actually an opportunity for a spiritual breakthrough if we can realize the positive implications in our moment of despair and dejection. The mind is the root cause of all our diseases. But interestingly enough, the mind is also the cure to all of our mental diseases. It is said the teachings of Yoga Vasishtha and the Bhagavad Gita, which may be said to be the first and second recorded psychological counseling sessions in human history were delivered both to Sri Ram and to Arjuna respectively in the times when they were also suffering from some great depression. So if we realize that this is indeed a window of opportunity for our growth, success will come to us sooner than we think. The third aspect or the third cause of suffering or mental health are physical tremors of the body. How do we overcome this? The practice of yoga asana helps us to overcome this state and to be physically in control of our body. Tremors are an externalized manifestation of internal balances. So, yoga helps us to stabilize ourselves externally and internally. Ancient yogis contemplated this deeply and found that mental disturbances cause irregularity and instability of respiration. So if we want to control our mind, if we want good mental health, it is necessary to control our prana, our breathing, our life force, our energy within our body. Control of prana leads to control of mind. Control of mind leads to good mental health. We do hope that these explanations on mental health has brought some awareness to you, and we also hope that you can adopt some of the practices, the practical tips that were shared for better mental health during this session today. So we do wish you all the best, and thank you from Brahma Vidya Peetham International.
तेरा मन दर्पण कहलाए, तेरा